So, what do Bruce Springsteen, Whitney Houston, Carlos Santana, and Alicia Keys all have in common? Clive Davis, that's who. The man with the golden ears, who helped to guide them all. As a leader, Clive takes an active role in guiding the musical development of his recording artists. Singer Taylor Dayne described Davis's methods in a Newsday article saying, "What you see is his commitment and devotion to an artist. Clive gets really involved. He gets down and dirty. He gets so involved. He really likes to listen and to give his input." One of his greatest accomplishments would be his 4 Grammys. Davis was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2000. This year, the theater at the Grammy Museum was actually named the Clive Davis Theater. But Clive Davis never set out to become a record label mogul. He attended Harvard Law on a scholarship and in the early 1960s started his own law firm. His firm was eventually absorbed into a larger firm that represented CBS Records. As Davis worked closely with CBS, he discovered a new interest in music. And by 1967, Davis had been named president of Columbia Records. In his book, Maxwell defines the ultimate test of leadership as creating positive change. Change the leader, change the organization. CBS Records president Goddard Lieberson realized that it was time for the future of music to change and eventually lured him out of the legal business and into the music industry. A defining moment for him was when he attended the 1967 Monterey Pop Festival. He thought the sound he heard there was a new direction for music and signed some artists on the spot. Before Davis's trip to Monterey Pop, Columbia Pictures had avoided signing folk and rock artists. But under Davis in the early 1970s, the label branched out into these genres and doubled its sales almost overnight. Soon this lawyer-turned-music man quickly became one of the most powerful men in the business. Clive's instant success may have also been his downfall. And all of a sudden, it all came to an end. The first law from Green is never outshine your master. Always make those above you feel comfortably superior. In your desire to please or impress them, do not go too far in displaying your talents, or you might accomplish the opposite. Make your masters appear more brilliant than they are. Davis was abruptly fired in 1973. A year later, after taking time out to write his memoirs, Clive founded the company Arista Records. He created a powerhouse with it, signing artists such as Barry Manilow, Aretha Franklin, Kenny G, and Whitney Houston. But after 25 years, Davis's career took another detour. Davis's contract was up, and BMG, Arista's parent company, had decided the time had come to replace him with a younger executive. Negotiations followed, and BMG finally agreed to finance a new venture with Clive Davis, J Records. He soon proved he was not too old, and within just 1 year, J Records had 4 albums in the top 10. In 2002, BMG brought a majority stake in the label. In the same year, J Records began functioning under the RCA Music Group, where Davis had been appointed president and CEO. Not only has Clive Davis acquired a legendary reputation for spotting and developing new musical talent, but he has long been an advocate of high professional standards in the recorded music industry and has taken a keen personal interest in the establishment of a program in recorded music at the Tisch School of the Arts. In September 2003, the Tisch School of the Arts proudly inaugurated the Clive Davis Department of Recorded Music. Clive has truly mastered the 5 levels of leadership described by Maxwell over his career. He knows his job thoroughly and does it with consistent excellence. He possesses a genuine love for people. He has taken the careers of numerous artists through the roof. He produces results. His priority is developing artists and their careers. And lastly, his followers are loyal. He has spent more than 35 years mentoring and molding other leaders.